A young couple is kissing in their automobile on a desolate lover's lane. The radio stops after a little while to report the terrifying information that a convicted serial killer has just broken free from the asylum. In the event that someone spots a strange-looking man with a hook on his hand, they are asked to report it to the authorities. The radio broadcast was followed by an unsettling pause, during which the adolescent pair exchanged anxious looks. The abandoned lover's alley had lost its romantic feel and become a tense, unsettling place. The trees were shadowed by the moonlight, making for a spooky background. Grasping her boyfriend's arm, the girl recommended they head out right away. She recalled the serial killer who fled with his hand on a hook, and her voice trembled. Trying to be brave, the kid reassured her that everything would be all right. They hurriedly left the isolated area after struggling to shift the car back into drive. As they navigated the winding roads, the darkness seemed to enclose around them. Every rustle of leaves and creak of branches made their hearts race. The radio, once a source of background music for their romantic evening, now remained silent, leaving an unsettling void in the car. Their destination was the nearest police station. Along the way, they kept a watchful eye on their surroundings, half expecting the escaped convict to appear at any moment. The girl's imagination ran wild, envisioning the hook-handed man lurking in the shadows. Upon reaching the police station, the teenagers rushed inside, breathless and visibly shaken. They frantically shared the alarming news with the officers on duty, who immediately sprang into action. The police assured the couple that they would dispatch units to investigate the area and warned them to stay vigilant. Back in the car, the teenage couple hesitated before continuing their evening. The once romantic mood had dissipated, replaced by a lingering sense of unease. As they drove away from the police station, they couldn't shake the feeling that the escaped serial killer might still be out there, lurking in the darkness, just waiting to be discovered. Deciding to take the police's advice seriously, the teenage couple opted for a more public and well-lit place to spend the rest of their evening. They chose a crowded diner, hoping that the bustling atmosphere and the presence of other people would provide a sense of security. Inside the diner, they ordered some comfort food, trying to distract themselves from the unsettling events of the night. However, their glances darted nervously towards the entrance with every newcomer. The distant hum of conversations and clinking of cutlery offered a stark contrast to the eerie silence they had experienced in the lover's lane. As they sat in the well-lit diner, they overheard snippets of conversations from nearby tables. People were discussing the news of the escaped serial killer, sharing the latest updates, and speculating about his possible whereabouts. The atmosphere in the diner was a mix of concern and curiosity. The couple realized that they were not the only ones affected by the alarming news. The escaped convict had cast a shadow over the entire community. As they waited for their nerves to settle, they couldn't help but feel a sense of shared vulnerability with the people around them. After finishing their meal, the couple cautiously made their way back to the car. The night air felt colder now, and the shadows seemed more ominous. They kept a watchful eye on their surroundings as they drove home, still on edge from the unsettling turn of events. Arriving home, they locked the doors and windows, seeking comfort in the safety of their own space. The news of the escaped serial killer lingered in their minds, making it difficult for them to fully relax. As they settled in for the night, the couple couldn't shake the feeling that the darkness outside held secrets, and the night was far from over. As time passed, the community collectively exhaled, relieved that the ordeal was over. The escaped serial killer was behind bars once again, and the sense of security was slowly restored. The teenage couple, while forever changed by the experience, found strength in facing the unexpected together, their bond deepening through the shared challenge of navigating a night that had turned from romance to suspense.